Hola, buenas tardes. Aquí estamos un día más en Eurovision Info en una entrevista conjunta con Eurovision Fantasia. And today we have with us Víctor Crone, which will be taking part in Melfest 2023 semifinal and upcoming Saturday. Hi, Víctor. Thank you so much for coming to our interview and taking time between rehearsals to talk with us.
Hi, nice to meet you guys, and thanks for having me.
Yeah,
It's
our
nice to
pleasure.
hear some Spanish again. I remember I was at the pre-party in Madrid,
Yes.
4 years ago now. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God. It feels like yesterday. Time flies. But
Same. Yes.
yeah. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more like before this this year. So you already
Yep.
represented Estonia in 2020 with Storm, and you entered Melfest in 2015 also and 2020. Last time it was 2020 with Travel Waters, where
Yep.
you went to the second chance round and made it to the final.
No,
This year.
actually, straight to finals that time.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I started the finals. Yes, true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Sure.
it was in 2020, and now you are competing now in the semifinal because you went from the first hit to the on the third position to the semifinal this Saturday. And how do you feel when you got when your song was selected to enter Melfest again for the third time, or like you're entering like a Eurovision again for like the third time? And also, how
Mm.
do you feel when you were qualified to the semifinal? Were you expecting it?
Well, first of all, you always get excited and happy, and it's always like you get in work mode straight away when you hear that your song is in the contest, so to speak. And overall, the feelings from what I remember was you sitting in green room and waiting for the results is nerve-wracking. So I was just super happy to make it to the second chance or semifinals. So I think the hardest part of this whole competition is the voting, waiting for the results to come in.
Mm, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. So yeah. So was there like any moment of like where you decided that it was a good time to come back to Eurovision and Melfest? What made you come to that decision? And also, how you compare this time to the previous Melfest attempts and also when you represented Estonia?
Well, this song that I'm competing with now was actually written about 2 years ago with my the other two songwriters, and we met for a day and let's write a Melodifestivalen song, and we did, and then it's been put to the side for a while, and then I think timing was yeah good now, so it's good that it found its home that it was written for in some sense, and yeah yeah uh,
Nice.
yeah yes.
Cool. And how do you compare Melfest with Estilaul? Of course, Melfest is like a longer show, and also you're from Sweden,
Mm.
so it feels more like a home to you. But
Hmm.
how do you compare yourself in this competition with the previous ones and also Estilaul? And also, what are your expectations this time from this competition?
Yeah, still always just well, of course I got some feelings because I won that also, but it's much smaller than Melodifestivalen is, so you get to learn everyone around and in the that's working with it. So it was super familiar in some sense. So Estela was a yeah. I have only good things to say about that whole experience. Melodifestivalen is a much bigger production, and I think you rehearse for longer, and you have like I came in yesterday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. SLL is more it's not that long that you do it. But I do miss SLL. It was a great experience. But what was the other question?
That what are your expectations for this year?
Expectation.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't have that many as of yet, but I'm of course hoping to make it to the finals
Mm,
next weekend in my hometown in Stockholm. So, but
yes.
I think it's going to be a very tough heat. There's a lot of good songs, and yeah, it's impossible to say what's going to happen, I think.
Mm, yeah. And now let's talk about your song this year. So can you tell us a little more about what inspired you to write Diamonds, and also how was the songwriting process, what the song means to you, and also if it was specifically written for Melfest or you just decided afterwards?
Yeah, well, that song was actually, like I said, we met for a day and said, let's write a Melfest song. But the main inspiration for it is it's about love, everlasting love. Like, even though you go through hardship and bad times, there's always a love that, yeah, it's unbreakable in some sense. So even though you have, yeah, difficult times, there's always that love that you can feel. And I relate very much to my girlfriend nowadays. We met actually for the first time 10 years ago, but and then we didn't have that love relationship back then, but found each other 3 years ago, and here we are and doing good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Was it another question? Did I miss one?
no, I mean, I think you answer everything. And now, yeah, about your musical influences, like what's your musical influences when writing music, and also if you like, how do you feel about this song compared to the other ones? Do you think it's more you right now, or like, because we can hear that all of them they have the similar sound and like trend, but I guess this one is more special for you right now.
Yeah, well, I remember you said also what brought me to compete again. I think it was a good timing. I guess signed with the Universal as a label, and I think it was a good start for me to, yeah, take this window, this opportunity to promote the song. It's as in Sweden, it's almost 3 million viewers, so it's a perfect way to get your song out there. And yeah, I have a lot of songs coming up during the year. Maybe I think in Mello, it's I have to think a bit more of the sound. The other stuff is going to be a bit more. Well, you see what's going to come in the coming year.
Yeah.
And you will perform in the semifinal this incoming Saturday. And how are you feeling about that?
Well, I was in the first heat, so it's 1 month ago, and I feel you have to get into the energy again, so to speak. So, but what I can rely on, I think, is I have some routine now and know how the days are built up, and I know when the arena here is going to be crowded, and I'll probably get that energy that I need, because I'm alone on stage as always, so I'm going to need that energy, and hopefully it comes on Saturday.
Nice. And imagine that you end up like going to the final and winning Melfest. How would you feel representing Sweden finally in Eurovision in Liverpool? And what would it mean to you? And would you change any part of the performance? And also, how would you compare representing Sweden after representing Estonia in 2019 in Tel Aviv?
Well, I haven't had my head on the winning this year, maybe, but that would be awesome. And in that case, maybe bring in something else happening on stage, something with me or a band. Now I feel like maybe to get some more dynamics in the song, to get more explosive. So if I would make it to London, I will probably rearrange a bit. But that would be awesome. It's there's so many different things to take out of this contest, I think. Like you can promote a song or win, but the finals would be amazing. I would love to go to Friends Arena. I will do my best.
Yeah. And I guess that also like representing Sweden, it will be like much more important, and you will feel it like even more true to you than representing Estonia. So.
Oh yeah, I guess. But although Estonia's got a big place in my heart, I still visit Estonia every once in a while, and Stig Resta is coming over to Sweden in a few. I think his wife Karina just had a birthday, so I think he's coming over. I'm gonna meet, and I'm going to play some shows in Estonia this summer. But of course, it would be awesome to do it with Sweden as well.
Yeah,
maybe I'll travel around in all countries and try out.
Cool.
what else I can what to expect from you this year or in the future if maybe you have tours, collabs, etc. And if you maybe to come back to Melfest again in this next year or other years.
Well, for this spring and summer, I have about 20 gigs. I'm gonna go out with a band. We're gonna be three persons, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I think in that kind of thing that I thrive the most. So I really like being out playing. So I'm looking forward to that, and a lot of new songs coming. I'm looking at my manager here. How many do you have? Four to five songs that's gonna come in the near future. So yeah. And was there another?
If you come back to Melfest maybe next year
again?
Again.
Oh, that's early. I don't know. I usually it takes a few months to bring the whole system back. But I do enjoy myself with this whole thing, and wherever I am, it's really fun. So, and I think that's the most important thing. And been doing this now for a while, I think I feel a lot more secure and calm, and like it's obvious.
Yeah, Melfest is a very tough competition and it's a very big competition, so it takes time and energy to focus and take part on that. And also you need that because it's a really great like competition, as I said. So talking about Melfest, this year is quite strong. We have a very well-known names like coming back, like for example like Loreen. How do you feel about the competition? How does it make you feel? And also do you have a chance to meet the other contestants? I guess that most of them you will know them because they are returnees of on Melfest, or they are very well known in Sweden. So yeah, what's the vibe between you guys?
It's very relaxed. Everyone talks with each other. There's not yet. Maybe the contest vibes will get in there on Saturday, but it smiles and everyone seems pretty happy. You can always sense some nervousness maybe between. That's always in the air sometimes, but it's a good vibe. And I've been hanging a lot with Viene, which is we played paddle yesterday to get out from the arena and just have some fun. So overall, no fights yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. How is it in Spain? Have you decided your winner?
Yeah, we decided actually the day you perform, I think. Yeah, on the 4th of February, or yes.
Then you decide.
Yeah, we decided then, and it was we are sending something very very Spanish. It's like kind of Rosalia vibe, like a Spanish flavor, but with electronic music and modern production. So it's gonna be different.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah.
I'm gonna sorry.
And you have any favorite Eurovision song of maybe of Sweden or Estonia, and for Eurovision or other country in the all years how is your favorite?
So, favorite song ever?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's super hard. But of course, I do think Euphoria was a great song and still is, and the whole performance and the power that she has on stage. So I'm gonna go for the Swedes this time. I think that's a good song. Although I still remember growing up watching Olsen Brothers, Flying the Wings of Love, and those kind of songs. And I like being in Eurovision. You always, as of now, and when you're backstage hearing all the songs all the time, a lot of songs get stuck. You learn a lot of songs. So I do think Stig Resta's songs from 2015, Goodbye to Yesterday, is a great song. So he's up there as well.
Yeah, it is a really good song, the Estonian one. So yeah, one of the best placements of Estonia in the Eurovision. So yeah. Okay, I think we end up here the interview. Thank you so much, Víctor, for taking your time and to answer our questions. And before we go, if you have any message to our followers in Eurovision Fantasia and Spain Eurovision Info, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, tusen tack, and lycka till for Saturday.
Thank you, and thanks for having me, and thanks you guys still following me. It's been some years, and I hope you still enjoy the music and that you're happy with the performance and that you tune in on Saturday. So thanks to Fantasia, do you say that?
Eurovision
Fantasia and
Fantasia, yes.
Eurovision Fantasia and Eurovision
And Spain Eurovision Info.
Spain Eurovision Info. Thanks for having me, and all the best. And yeah.
Thank you so much. Tusen tack.
Thank you. Tusen tack.
Tusen tack. Good one.